Today I'm going to be doing an update on my Pan That Palette project. I have 3 palettes that I've been working on for the last several months. I'm going to share with you guys how they're doing, what progress I've made. I haven't finished anything more up. I honestly haven't been wearing makeup as much recently. I've just been enjoying the summer a little bit and not really getting ready like I normally do. I also bought the Lorac Pro 3 palette because it has really pretty shadows. I loved all the other Lorac Pro palettes, so I thought I would try it out. I have mixed feelings on it. I don't know that I absolutely love it, but I've worn that several days. I just haven't been reaching for these shadows as much, so there's not as much progress as I would have liked. I didn't quite hit my goals, but I'm going to share with you guys the progress that I made. The first palette that I have is the Clinique Color Surge Eyeshadow Duo in Pink Tweed. I think this was discontinued, but this is the one that I'm probably closest to finishing up an eyeshadow on, and I know that I could if I just wear this more often. I do have all of these palettes on my eyes today, so this is the look that I typically go for. So first I'm going to share with you guys what this looked like last month. Here is my progress on my Clinique palette. So I have just this edge left over here. That should not take me too long to use up if I just keep focused on this palette. The pan here is a little bit bigger. I've been marking my way down, so it's pretty shallow and thin down there. I've been using both of these all over my lid and then blending this one into the crease quite a bit. I tend to layer something over top of that after I'm done because I like the look a little bit better, but I like it. I like both of these fine. They're not too dusty or anything like that. So this one should be finished by my next update, I hope. And then this one I'm considering like trying to transfer into a different palette or transferring like the Maybelline one into this palette just so I don't have to reach for 3 palettes every day. But yeah, so progress is slow but steady on this color. We're getting there. The next palette that I have is my Naked Basics palette. This one is one of the easiest ones that I've used to incorporate with other palettes and other shadows as well, so I've really been enjoying using this one. So first I'm going to share with you guys what this looked like last month at this time. Here's my progress on the Naked Basics palette. So for this one, my goal originally last month had been to clear out this bottom piece, which didn't quite happen. I'm almost there, but I did clear out this edge. Some of it started to crumble away and break off. So slowly getting there. That's in my crease most days. This one I used to blend out from my crease a little bit closer to my brow bone. And then Foxy I use on my brow bone highlight pretty much every day. And then this one over here, Venus, I use on top of the other 2 shadows from the Clinique palette a lot. So I'm using those 4 pretty consistently. I still haven't gotten a lot of use out of these 2, but I do have pan in these 3. Pan is definitely expanding in these 2. You can see it a little bit here. I haven't hit pan in Venus yet because I don't use it quite as often. But there is some progress happening. We're getting places. The last palette that I have is the Maybelline Eye Studio palette in Mad for Mauve. This one just has 1 shadow in it that I'm working on. So here's what it looked like last month at this time. Alright, and then in my Maybelline palette here, I had finished off these 2 shadows quite a while ago, and I'm just working on this burgundy here. And so I've made more progress. I am expanding the pan up that way and then I'll work my way down and around. I mentioned a couple times this green I'm not using because it blends away to nothing. It looks like it should be really pretty, but it just disappears on my eyes and then I hate my eye look, so I'm not going to worry about using that one up. I think I might try to scrape this one out and repan it in the Clinique palette once I use up that lighter shade, the bigger pan, because I hate reaching for 3 different palettes every day. It's kind of a pain. So then I would just have to reach for 2 instead. So there's that. Slowly making progress. I use that in the outer crease and under my lower lash line pretty much every day. So that one's moving not quite as fast, but it's slowly getting there. So that is it for my update on my Pan That palette. I'm making slow but steady progress. I just need to get to using these a little bit more, and I'm sure when I get back into the school year, these will go a lot faster because I'll have my go-to looks that I'll stay with. I won't play with my other stuff as much because it's just a little easier in the morning when you have a standard look to go to. So I only have about 2 weeks left of break before we start getting back into school stuff and things like that. So I'm going to spend those last couple of weeks trying to experiment with my makeup a little bit, playing with things, you know, that sort of thing. So after that, I'm sure that the progress will kick into high gear again, but I am enjoying using these. I just kind of miss my other palettes a little bit. So I would love to know if you guys are doing a Pan That palette. Let me know that in the comments below. I love to follow those. I haven't been keeping up on YouTube as much recently, so let me know if you guys have updated that recently. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.